again. I'm Thaddeus Stevens, your host of History and You. Today we'll be talking about the Great Depression. I'm joined by Old MacDonald, who is joining us from, I believe, the Hoover Dam. Old MacDonald, who again had a farm during the Great Depression.
You allowed to say that on TV?
The Hoover Dam?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, thankless.
It's pronounced Thaddeus, thank you.
Whatever.
Now, you mentioned the last time that the government did eventually help Americans during the Great Depression. I believe you were talking about the New Deal. That's New Deal, not nude eel. That's a naked eel, but the New Deal. Please tell us about the New Deal.
Well, the New Deal was created by Franklin D. Roosevelt. Why everyone always says the D in his name, I never know. So the New Deal was started around 1933. D. Roosevelt, see, I didn't use his first name because I'm kind of like a rebel. D. Roosevelt, he started plans like the environmental improvement plans, and these things cleaned up the environment, and they built roads, and he worked at parks and all kinds of things like that. And they even created Skyline Drive, which is out there by you. It's over here.
It's nearby, yes.
Yeah. And then they had a civilian conservation corps known as the CCD, and my dad worked in that.
Did you say CCD?
Oh yeah, that's not it. That was the Catholic thing.
Yeah, that's a Catholic thing. Yes.
No, CCC.
CCC.
Civilian Conservation Corps.
Yes.
He worked at that over in Washington State, which is above us, I guess, because I'm in Hoover Dam.
Up there, yes. Yes, there were assistance programs for farmers, federal work programs to help the unemployed. Gave jobs to people who were in need of work. A huge help in keeping people employed. But please tell us about the labor situation. So people, labor unions. What is the situation in America with them?
Well, my wife went in labor once, but we're not talking about that kind of labor.
No, we're not.
The unions had been weak up until this time because of the Homestead Strike, which I think your viewers know about. Homestead. So they had this strike, except for the AFL. The AFL was the American Federation of Labor. And that was all these professional people that had a trade. So if they went on strike, you couldn't just pull someone off the street and put them in there, because they wouldn't know what to do. So they could go on strike, so they had a good life. You couldn't bring in those, what are those guys' names?
We call them scabs over here.
Yeah, I have.
I don't want to see it.
On my arm.
Stop. Nope. So yes, the AFL joined up with the CIO, known as the Congress of Industrial Organizations, and together they formed the AFL-CIO. Now, I will see you in a little bit after these words from our sponsors.
Key features? Okay, key features of the New Deal.
So what are the key features of the New Deal, Scott?
Depression. The depression
required... It required some stuff, but what did it require? First, it required
environmental improvement plans.
Heck yeah, it did. What else did it require?
Assistance programs.
Like for who?
For farm programs.
Heck yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Farm programs, baby. Oh wait, look who else is here. So,
I'm here.
So what happened to labor rights?
They increased.
Heck yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And also, we got Social Security, right?
Yeah.
Another banger.
Yeah, another back another banger. Let's get it.
And welcome back to History and You. I'm Thaddeus Stevens with, what's his face? What's his face? We were discussing the AFL, yes?
Yes. Oh, the AFL, yeah, and they merged with somebody. The CIO, the CIA, the CIO, yeah, became the AFL CIO. Yeah. Hey, did you know that the NFL merged with the AFL, not the American Federation of Labor?
Wait, the AFL merged with the who?
The NFL.
NFL.
National
Interesting.
Football
Interesting.
League. Yeah. It wasn't the American Federation of Labor. It was the American Football League. They merged, and when they merged is when they did the first Super Bowl, and people really didn't care about the first Super Bowl. You know.
I can understand that because, frankly, I don't really care either. The sport that you call football is a misunderstanding of what we call football. You may know it as soccer, a sport that children play, but here it's what the men play. And if your NFL men playing football want a man sport, they should try rugby on for size. No pansy pads like your pansy NFL players would wear, yes?
Well, my pansy nephew Mike is going to be coming to your studio and pick up some of the things I left there this week. And I guess he's a pansy. You can tell him all about your rugby pansy sport. Oh, there he is, Mikey. Hi, Mike.
Oh, hey, all right. Well, I'm sorry. I have an appointment with my dentist. I won't have time, Mike. Sorry, I'd love to play, but we have a dentist appointment. Yes, dentist appointment.
Yeah.
Right after this interview. So sorry,
You're
Mike.
going to have a dentist appointment after he gets done with you.
Could you please wrap it up?
So, well, the last thing I want to talk about is Social Security. Social Security was created in the New Deal because it helped like widows and elderly and people who had all kinds of problems, gave them some money just so they could survive. Hey, Mike.
All right. Thanks again for tuning in.